I wish you good luck.
Weight loss is simpler than you think. Now you're going to learn 8 simple weight loss tips that will keep you from gaining unnecessary weight. The most important thing to know is that 80% of your results come from your diet. Just by paying attention to what you eat, you'll be able to prevent weight gain. After all, you only want to see your income go up and not the numbers on the weighing scale. In the fitness industry, there is a saying, abs are made in the kitchen, not the gym. It just means that your diet is much more important than exercise when it comes to staying lean. You absolutely can't out-exercise a bad diet. Before going further, we need to talk about something very important. Your attitude. Most people are impatient and want results fast. Your goal should be different. You just can't afford to spend hours at the gym. So the goal here will be to make gradual improvements over time. As long as you're taking the right steps, you will see results gradually. Instead of struggling with a lemonade diet for 3 weeks, you could follow simpler steps that will get you to the same results in about 5 weeks. Time is your greatest ally. In fact, the slow approach is far more effective in the long run than the short bursts that most people try to do. You're creating healthy habits that will last you a lifetime. Now let's look at what you need to do. Cut the carbs. This single action alone will make a huge difference in your weight. Studies have shown that a diet that restricts carb intake is far more effective than a diet that restricts calorie intake. First, you'll need to know what your daily calorie numbers should be. You can find that out here, http://www.freedieting.com/tools/calorie_calculator.htm. Now that you know what your calorie deficit should be, your focus should be to get most of your calories from protein and fats. Do not worry about consuming fats. You need to eat fat to lose fat. It may sound contradictory, but it's true. Once your body realizes that it's getting a regular intake of fat, it will be more willing to burn its fat stores since there is no real need to retain fat unnecessarily. As long as you're at a caloric deficit, you will lose weight. Just ensure that you're consuming 50 grams or less of carbs. This is crucial. The goal here is to go for 3 to 5 days with a very low carb intake and then follow up with a day where you consume carbs as normal. This is known as a refeed day or cheat day. When you consume carbs again after a few days of minimal carbohydrate intake, you'll replenish your body's glycogen stores and give your metabolic rate a boost. Your body will not go into starvation mode, where it stubbornly clings on to its fat stores. In fact, it will start burning more fat now that you have elevated your metabolism again. This method of eating is known as carb cycling, and it's used by fitness models all over the world to stay lean and ripped. As an online marketer, this is not a huge change to make. You'll just be eating a little less daily because of the 500 calorie deficit required, and you'll be consuming less carbs. It will be slightly difficult initially, but it's not as difficult as switching to a paleo diet or an Atkins diet that takes things to an extreme. All you need to do is switch some of your carb foods to protein foods. Make gradual changes and you'll find it more bearable. Inch by inch, life is a cinch. Yard by yard, life is hard. Do note, of all the 8 tips listed in this book, this is the most important one as far as losing weight goes. If you just get this tip right, you will lose weight. Your diet is of paramount importance to weight loss. Intermittent fasting. The second tip to weight loss is intermittent fasting, also known as IF. This is a method of eating that doesn't require you to do much other than eat at different times. Once you have switched to a carb cycling method of eating, you will need to combine it with intermittent fasting to accelerate your weight loss. In simple words, intermittent fasting has 2 windows. There is the eating window and the fasting window. In most cases, the eating window is 8 hours and the fasting window is 16 hours, and in total, that's a day. All your calories will need to be consumed during the eating window. For example, if you start your day having breakfast at 8 a.m., your last meal for the day should end at 4 p.m. That's your 8-hour eating window. You can't eat anything after that, but you can drink water. By doing this, your body will have much more time to tap into its fat stores for fuel since it has not much food left to burn. Intermittent fasting, when combined with carb cycling, is extremely potent at shedding the excess pounds. Get enough sleep. You absolutely must get enough sleep every day. It is very common for marketers to burn the candle at both ends and sacrifice sleep to get more work done. Once in a while is fine, but this should not become a habit. A lack of sleep indirectly leads to weight gain. You become more stressed out and your body releases the stress hormone cortisol. You'll end up feeling hungry or binge eating for no real reason. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Some people may be able to function well with just 5 or 6 hours. It all depends on the individual. Just know that if you're struggling to wake up, you need more sleep. Fasted cardio. This is another simple but very effective tip. When you wake up in the morning, your body is in a fasted state and your glycogen levels are low. This is the best time to do some light exercise. Just 20 to 30 minutes will do. It could be walking, cycling, swimming, or any cardio activity. The key point to note is that it has to be at an intensity that allows you to break a light sweat but not one where you're gasping for breath. For example, if you're doing a brisk walk, you should be able to comfortably hold a conversation. That's a good pace to maintain. What really matters: eat foods that burn fat. Some foods have been shown to burn more fat than others due to the thermogenic effect of food and even the properties of the food. Below you'll find a list. Do include these foods in your diet: avocado, organic apple cider vinegar, green tea, broccoli, healthy eggs, flax seeds, hot peppers, chicken breast, Greek yogurt, salmon, onions, blueberries, cinnamon, spinach, olive oil. Drink lots of water. This is a very simple tip. The body needs water to stay hydrated and metabolize fat. Set a timer on your watch to go off once every hour. Drink a glass of water when the timer goes off. Easy and consistent. Drink a glass of water before every meal. It will make you feel fuller and you will be less inclined to eat more than you need to. This one action can really help to curb your appetite. Have a food journal. Write down everything you eat and drink for the day. Now you have a written record that will show you where you're slipping up. All you need to do is replace unhealthy food choices with healthier ones. The goal here is to make small positive changes that are easy to comply with. Go from 3 sodas a day to 2 a day. Don't suddenly cut out all 3 and switch to unsweetened green tea. Compliance will be a nightmare and you'll probably end up drinking 5 sodas a day. Go slow and make gradual progress. If you follow these 8 tips, your weight loss progress will skyrocket. Since you lack time, what you do must count. These are some of the most effective weight loss tips out there. They do not require massive changes or too much time. Any online marketer can follow these tips without disrupting their life. So, implement these tips and you'll look better, feel better, and be proud of your body.
Thank you for watching.